to convert an object of one type to another compatible type. Let's make a working copy of our working.cpp and paste it here into our working project and double click on it to open it up. So I'm going to go ahead and create a variable of type int, and I'm going to assign to that size of int. Now I know that size of returns a size t value, which on this machine with this compiler is a unsigned long int. I'm going to go ahead and print out value is %di, and we'll save that and run it and see what happens. Now that runs just fine. It says value is 4. Now if instead here I just take this and I put it there, interesting things happen. Save this and run it, and this launching thing comes up. You can just hit the always run in background if you like. I'm just going to hit the run in background. And it says value is 4, and I get a little warning here. You notice the warning says format %d expects argument of type int. Argument 2 has long unsigned int. So what we have here is a slight incompatibility, and it's really just a warning, and it's not a big deal. A long int converts just fine to an int. You lose some information, but size of isn't really returning any numbers that are big enough for that to matter. And so the way that I get around this is I tell the compiler, use this as if it's an int. Go ahead and make sure you convert this to an int. And I do that by putting the word int in parentheses to the left of the thing that I want it to force a conversion on, just like that. I save that and I run it, and it solves the problem. My warning goes away. So this is called a cast, and this is the traditional C form of cast, which is to put the type in parentheses to the left of the object that you want to convert. And that's the form that I use the most often. There's also another version that is C++ only, and that is to take the type and put the value in the parentheses instead. And that looks like that, and I can save that and run it, and it works exactly the same. So this form looks like I'm declaring a variable of a class is what it looks like. And, you know, for some people that might be a more familiar paradigm. I'm an old C programmer from way back, and so I like this one. Really, it's just a matter of style. The other thing I like about using the C form is that it's compatible. I can use it both in C and I can use it in C++. And the function form is only usable in C++. The cast operator is used to force a type conversion between two compatible types. There are two forms, the traditional C form that puts the type in parentheses, or the newer C++ function form, which puts the value in parentheses. You may use whichever form works for you. Now let's delete the